Well, we're going to the backyard first.
Why?
Give me a hand. I'm only doing this because it's been tense.
Oh, okay.
Let's not make it a habit.
Oh. He gave her a joint. Let's go!
Easy. Leg.
Yeah, I know. God, they're enabling the fuck out of her. I'm happy.
If it becomes a problem, I will stop.
Uh-huh. Damn
Go
it.
this way. I can put you over the fence this way.
You're funny, pero please move.
No. Alright. Hands up for a second.
I think you're gonna be able to get me over that. I think I'm gonna land right behind you.
Do it just like that.
Uh-huh.
Damn it.
Totally over it, don't worry. This is not the kind of bush I want my head in.
Me either. Alright.
You're not good. Ugh, thank you.
Yep.
Yes! Oh, I love being enabled. They understand rain on a level that I never expected anybody to be honest. Why is my gamble bot not working? Hold.
Love you, Ma.
I love you too. Try again.
And not just because I enable something I shouldn't.
What?
You know, mm-hmm. I
Understand.
know what I'm doing.
I haven't told my wife yet.
Yeah, well, that's not making a frequent thing, but after yesterday and today, I think one could be forgiven. Well, two now, I suppose, but
Hi.
after everything, I think you well beyond deserve it.
Man, what the hell? Oh, wait. You might have too many to gamble. Hold on.
Just don't make us regret it, that's all.
I'm being careful. Not doing anything dumb, at least.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yes, there's too much to gamble.
Why are these sandwiches so salty? How are you? You've had a day to process.
Better.
Good talk.
Ain't no way. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I'm doing fine. I'm less stressed. I felt the need to go on duty today because presence is key.
No, I get that.
I think me being on duty today made a difference, at least.
I think you being on duty makes a difference every day.
Not always.
Like you said, visibility. If not for your numbers, then others.
Yeah. Cop numbers have been very low lately.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
There've definitely been days where there's like 40 to 50 of them.
Yeah, those are days. It used to be constant.
Mm-hmm.
It's low. It's very low.
It's probably all the back-to-back wars, honestly.
No. I think overall morale is just not there.
What do you think's causing it?
I honestly don't know. Maybe it's the atmosphere of the city. The criminal aspect of everything is just not very fulfilling.
I get that.
It's the same shit every day, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not their fault. It's just everyone has to adjust.
Yeah, no, I get both sides. Like, but at the same time, you know, if you lock up a criminal, eventually you're gonna lock up all the criminals, and then you have no point in having a job. So, but no, I get, you know, same shit, different day does get old.
Why are we rolling, Z?
You ever thought about just walking away from it?
Yes, but it reminds me why I shouldn't.
Why's that?
I mean, not in so many words, but if not me, who?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And she knows that I'm gonna be upset if I just quit and throw it away because it doesn't sound like something I would do.
Understandable, and yes, definitely not. Say you're alive in a year from now.
Okay.
Where do you want to be?
Retired.
You're not even 30 yet. I don't think you can retire.
No, without a good pension, I guess.
Although I suppose you're married to Imogen at that point, so, and you have Ed as a father, and you have Josephine and I as kids, so you're not exactly wanting for money.
Right.
And rich too. Plus you have your own, so that more than covers.
I never really thought about it.
Maybe you should.
To be fair, with all the shit that I have going on with me, it doesn't really make sense to think about so far into the future because at that point I'm just taking the present for granted.
That's understandable, but at the same time, especially with your health, maybe now is the time. Take into consideration how you feel. And understand that it might not be something that goes away so easily.
I know. I'm aware that this is not going away.
No, I'm not saying that you're, you know, ignoring it. Not at all. I'm just saying, now that you know you're getting married, you're getting more children in the family is settling, for lack of a better term. We're all kind of finding our feet with each other, and yeah, Bingo's gone. That was a loss everyone had to feel, but everyone's still standing. It's not something you need to have the answer for tomorrow. Not even 6 months from now.
I know.
You have family. You're getting married. And...
I don't like to think about the future because, if you were to put, Image and I are technically 18 years apart, right?
Right.
The way that I grew up and the way that I coped for a while definitely took years off my life.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, the job I chose 2 years ago definitely took years off my life. Moving up in the ranks took years off my life. I can feel it every time I move. Every time it rains and I have scar tissues or torn tendons or whatever that tighten up and it hurts.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm very intimately familiar with it.
Mm-hmm. My rap sheet is insanely long. I don't like thinking about the future because I also just feel like because of the lifestyle I've lived and the way that I chose to live, which is with everything I have and not stopping to think about myself. I don't feel like I have
Living.
that forever life. I don't have 80 years. I don't know, maybe I don't even have 50 years.
That's okay.
I don't like thinking about it because
You never had to.
yeah. Growing up, it was just next day, next day, next day. Trying to survive the night any way I could.
And you're still doing it.
Well, unfortunately, I'm in situations where I have to.
I know. I'm not saying you don't. What am I trying to say? I'm not saying that you're not in an environment that supports and promotes that way of thinking, because you definitely are.
You know, when Callahan and I started dating, officially started dating, even before that, I was always apologizing to her for getting hurt. Even when it wasn't my fault and I was just on duty and I just happened to be at the wrong place, right? The wrong time.
Yeah.
It would just be an automatic, I'm sorry. I got a blood clot when we first started dating. And it was like a bullet wound that had a blood clot or something. And I was in pain, I had a fever. I told her that I had a fever and she's like, okay, well, if it breaks tomorrow, let me know. If it doesn't, let me know. It didn't get better. Thompson looked at me and he found it. He gave me the shit to get rid of it and then it dispersed. But I remember coming home and just going, I'm so sorry. She was like, why are you apologizing for being hurt and in pain? Why are you apologizing for something out of your control that you couldn't help? That was just a complication. And I realized that I have lived my life apologizing for things that aren't my fault. Because of tough love, like AJ used to give me, or no love, which my parents used to give me. I don't know. I apologize for getting hurt because the pain is grounding and it also reminds me of
Familiarity.
Yep.
I understand. I mean, to this day, I still have nightmares about what happened up in Sandy. It's gone to the point where I have so many so often. I almost invite it because it's the norm. Means I'm alive. Feeling the pain means I can still feel. Sure, some days I can't sleep because of it. That's why Imogen and I were out doing realty shit at fucking 3 in the morning. She couldn't sleep, I couldn't sleep. So figured we'd just go out and mosey. I know it's scary, and I know you've never had to. But don't starve yourself of dreaming.
I just don't think I have that luxury.
Unfortunately, Raina, you do. You just choose not to.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
You know, there was one time my dad got so mad that he admitted to trying to snuff me out as a toddler.
I think you mentioned this, yeah.
I don't remember if he said what stopped him from doing it, or I don't know. There's times that I like to ask my mom what she thought of all this, but I know that her answer would be the same as it always was. Just get out of my face. She used to take the butt of her cigarette if I got too annoying and flick it in my face, or she would just put the butt of the cigarette against my skin of my arm or something. Just to get me to shut up. If I was upset or hurting, she would just say, I'll give you something to cry about, and then, you know, went from there. I think she was on drugs. I'm not sure. She didn't care.
Given the lifestyle that you guys were leading, and how your father treated you, at least, you wouldn't be far off the expectations.
It's not like there's medical records or anything of my family. We're all just, everybody from Ohio is just a ghost. There's nothing.
Does that bother you?
A little bit. Everything burned down in the house, and then, even then, the police were like, yeah, don't worry, everyone's dead. And then my dad ended up coming back to, showing up again, I should say. 2 years ago. I was like, okay, well, he's not dead, so... Okay, so what bodies were in the house then? And it's just confusing.
I apologize if this question is maybe a bit blunt. But do you feel that because your father's still alive, it's half the reason you don't think about the future?
No, he's dead.
Oh, he's actually dead?
Yeah, AJ shot him in the face.
That's right, okay, yep. It's your brother's that's still, okay.
Grayson's still alive, and I don't know what's going on with him. I'm gonna be honest. He sent really creepy text messages before my lungs collapsed, and then
Nothing.
I haven't heard him since. So I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what his motivation is. He thinks that I had a part in killing somebody that I definitely did not have a part in killing.
Do you feel like that sits on your shoulders a lot?
No. That guy tortured me and tried to kill me, so I don't really care that much.
No, the whole that his presence, even if it's not, you know, here, he's still out there.
Yeah. A little bit. I know he's back in town. Or he has been. I don't know what he's been doing. But I know he's looking into things. Seeing how and when Tyler was killed, etc. Which I actually had no part in doing. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, if he decides to come for us, we'll be ready.
I'm not really worried about it.
Good. Let us worry about it.
No.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like you said, he just kind of exists when he decides to, so I don't think you'll get the choice. That's it. It's not like we're going to go looking for him or anything, but if he comes with the family, then it's on him.
Yeah, I know.
Because God forbid if he does that.
I mean, I don't even know if Terry's coming to the wedding. I don't even know if I really want him to come. I sent the invite anyways, just to see if I could pull him out of the shadows.
Guess we'll find out.
I don't even want to see what state he's in.
Guess we'll find out, huh?
Terry versus Ohio? I fucking hate it here. See, please.
Besides, you kind of screwed yourself.
What do you mean?
You proposed.
What? I wanted to propose. How did that screw anything?
Yeah. And you know what proposing means, right?
I put a ring on it.
Mm-hmm. And what does marriage generally entail?
A partnership.
Uh-huh. For how long?
Eternity.
Uh-huh. And what is eternity?
A long time.
Uh-huh. Which means?
I can't go anywhere.
Which also means?
I don't know. What the fuck you all trying to say?
You planned for a future, fuckhead.
Damn.
So, you might not like thinking about it, but there's a little part of you that already is.
I mean, yeah. That's your future, fuckhead. I love that line.
Alright, you almost done.
Uh-huh. Where are we going after this? I forgot.
We'll do a dumpster run and you can go to bed. Not tired, my ass.